Hi everyone, I'm Vijay Durga. Today's topic is finding the value of irrational numbers using long division method. Long division method is a different division process used to find the value of irrational numbers such as root 2, root 3 and root 5, etc. Let's take an example of root 2 here. Now, in this division process, there are some rules we need to remember. Now, first, if you want 3 numbers after the decimal, we need to take 3 set of zeros after the point. Now, the first point we need to remember is the divisor and the quotient should be same. The divisor and the quotient should be same in the first one. Now, I am taking 1. 1 once is 1. Now, I get 1. Let's bring down the zeros here. If we bring down the zeros, we get a decimal point here. And now in the second process, we need to take double of the quotient here. We need to take double of the quotient, that is 2. And we need to make sure to get a number which we need to take here also, so that we can get a number nearby 100. Now, let's take 4. 24 4s, 96. Now, I can take a 4 here and a 4 here. I get 96, 4, and bringing down another 0 set of zeros. Now, here, as I said, it need to be double of the quotient. Here, quotient is 1.4. But we need to eliminate this decimal here. We need to take 14. Now, double of 14 will be 28. Now, I am taking a 28 here. So, we need a number such that we get near value of 400. We can take 282. So, we need to take 281. So, I get a 1 and a 1 here. I get 281. Simplification, I get 119. Now, I am bringing down another 0. Another set of 0. Now, I need to double of 141. That is 282. I get 282 and a number such that we can get a number near to 11900. Now, 2824 into 4 would be the nearest value we want. Now, I'll take a 4 here and a 4 here. I get 11296. Now, 604 is a reminder. Let's stop here as we got 3 decimal numbers after. So, root 2 will be 1.414. Now, let's take another example. Root 3. Now, the division process of root 3. After 3, click a decimal and 3 set of zeros, as I want 3 numbers after decimal point. Now, we need to make sure that we get the divisor and the quotient same. I am taking 1, 1s are 1, 2, we're taking down the zeros. I get a point here, 1 point. Taking double the quotient, that is 2 and a number, so that we can get a number near to 200. Now, 27 into 7 is 189, so that is near to 200. So, I am taking 7, 7s are 189, subtraction I get 11, and bringing down the zeros, double of 17 is 34 and a number let's take 343 into 3, we get 1029, that is 343 into 3, we get 1029. Subtraction, we get 71, bringing down the zeros again. Double of 173, that is 346 and a number. Now 346 and taking a 2 into 2 would be 6924. 6924. 2 3462 into 2 is 6924. The remainder is 176. Let's stop here as we got 3 numbers. Now the root 3 value will be 1.732. Now let's take an example of root 5 and the division process of 5 till 3 decimals. As I said, we need to take same numbers as the divisor and the quotient. Here we can take 2 as we get 2 is a 4 which is less than 5. So I get 1. Bring down the set of zeros. We get a point here. Double of 2 is 4 and a number. So I can take 42 into 2, that is 84. I can take 84 here. Subtraction, I get 1600. Sorry, here I get a 2. Now subtraction, I get 16 and bring down a set of zeros. Double of 22 is 44 and a number. 443 into 3 would be 1329. So 443 into 3 would be 1329. Subtraction, I get 271. Bringing down another set of zeros. Double of 223, that is 4, 4, 6 and another number. Now 4466 into 6 will be 26796. So into 6 will be 26796. Now we get a remainder of 304. Let's stop here as we got 3 decimal points. So root 5 is equals to 2.236.